off this time around.
Jones looking to throw.
Show ass down, nigga. Bang your mom. Morgan full of pimples, nigga.
Multiple players combined for their team's
90
first sack of the
Jones.
game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Now Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Last down, nigga.
Escape, and down he goes.
That's that.
Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
You guys got the bye coming up, so here's some time.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. It looks like one of the DBs has it.
That's a rookie.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself,
believe it or not,
how did he pull that
because
off?
this year's
Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Now Diaz on 1st and 10.
Oh,
and it's knocked away and incomplete. Look at this Patriots defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
He's upended after a gain of 2 runs to the 27.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 28.
Yo, watch the helmet there, buddy. That's dirty. I felt that. Hey, stop playing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ooh, it was right around the chin strap. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, y'all was like grinding. Okay, so that's the scheme.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, that's a lie.
So certainly an interesting call.
I know he's a running. Wait a minute.
Turnover on down. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this. Have that on his own side. I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing Jones. And the crossing route complete. That's Douglas.
Right?
And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
On second down, it's Stevenson. He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Stevenson again.
Oh, he goes.
Into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ramondre Stevenson, his second rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Jets.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points.
Who's that? Second, yeah, one in the preseason.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
We got 2 in the preseason.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. New England trying to get a place on offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You talk about this Jets defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15
Two
more
ass
times?
down, boy.
If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the
I
challenge.
know.
They
You
follow
slowed
the
it down
gain
for me,
of 2
too.
with a gain of 1 that time. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll be
Two down, nigga.
down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Oh,
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when
glad
he
you
popped
looked
up,
that way.
shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Glad you looked that way.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
He's quick.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this will leave him a yard short.
Knew it.
Nice pickup, 9 yards on first down.
Y'all want to talk about breaking the bank? Okay.
You may talk about breaking the bank. And well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it down to the 32.
Yeah, Breeze.
7 yards there and a first down.
We just beginning. Yeah.
7-7, our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe a yard down to the 31. Jets are 0 on the year following the win in week 1.
That's a low blow.
Yeah, it's always
you
nice
see
to
how,
get that
honestly,
opener at
just
home, but now things get a little bit tougher.
Like
the good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
To throw on 3rd down, Diaz. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah.
Hey, this for division, first of all,
you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Off the play fake, Diaz.
And he held on. What?
He's going to have a Jets first down, and it is a big
what? Y'all thought I was just not going to turn around and fight back?
To convert on 4th and long. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
There's a reason why I don't believe in field goals, whether you like it or not. It's for a reason. I've never seen anything like this.
Give to Hall running right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdown score when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him for the sports strike?
Not at all, partner. It's a fantastic idea. Cheers.
And the coldest night in the entire planet.
Yeah, Alaska has type shit.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Oh, come on. He hit shit.
How is the back so straight?
New England's offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Meanwhile, Jones throw.
Come on, Victor Reyes.
You got to cheat. He's splashing in there. He didn't catch him. Stop.
Why is he so quickly like that?
Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. That's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Brees Hall making his way out with the offense. And you see the last drive, great chunk of yardage, the touchdown on 5 carries. And offensively, everything just looked in sync, didn't it?
It did, and the reason that it was in sync is because it's a combination of play calling, game plan, offensive line married up with all their blocks. But don't forget the receivers out on the perimeter. Any type of a long run, the receivers have had a hand in that because they've occupied people downfield. And of course, give a big credit to the man with the football. Great vision, good movement.
You're not getting through no damn door.
It's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
That's how you find the hole. That's how you find the hole. That's how you that's when you break it outside and
inside the 45. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
What I continue to hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we
want to grab on to people's clothes, right? No, look. You see it. You can see it. When we get dragged like that at a point of angle, it's like somebody grabbing a college shirt. See the points like a dress shirt?
4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That one played dirty. Okay.
Now it's 2nd and 6.
There you go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Running left, it's Hall. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly, the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Wow, come on!
That's bullshit.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more probable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Diaz. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's bullshit.
Picked up by Jerome Bentley. And the Pats are going to get it back here just past the 35. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
that's not going to happen.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take it.
Nah, man, you can't take it out my knees, bro. Disrespecting the hood.
Keep in mind,
they better not take out my offensive lineman.
The AI does adapt.
Come on, man. Nah, you gotta put my nigga Morgan for the people, nigga. Stop playing with the hood, dog. That's disrespecting the whole United Nations, and I'm not even bringing up. See.
So.
I got you, dog.
We gotta control this. We gotta control fast. I can't play. So.
Do you think McAnus is doing good, bro?
The 37.
Throwing interceptions like throwing broccoli.
I mean,
they work now on 2nd and 9.
Nah, I know.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Off play action. Jones.
Fuck down, nigga. Tidy on my
down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Bryce Behringer now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Dietrich
you notice what just happened.
Him for the sack.
I didn't go as fast. You notice I was like just striding in motion?
What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Diaz. That ball caught by Harrison.
There you go.
It's beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Ooh.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and that one is all Jaguars. They've got the lead at halftime. A touchdown pass for Trevor Lawrence. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. 2 touchdowns in that game for Tony Pollard. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Josh Allen, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Say this. You better make sure
teams making their final
upon
preparations for the second half. And as
don't
they
let
do,
another play like that get off
ever.
ever.
Where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Like, smack the fuck up.
You've got to win out. There's no short, and he can help lead you.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
What? You going to split up at you?
On the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hall. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Hall again. And he'll take it across the 50 and into
I'm standing there like, what the hell are you
doing? But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he's got room. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, right back to Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
You see it?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll run with Hall. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Oh, that is a complete shake. It's no good. Off to the right, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
Oh, those are the ones that eat at you as a kicker. Tie game, third quarter. This is one you know you should make. Instead, you miss it, and it's jubilation on the other sideline.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. try and start this drive in the air. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Nice. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now Jones.
Yeah.
That is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, gotta catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Ball again on second down. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 158 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Hall on a give up the middle. Oh, he shifts past him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 12 more yards there and another first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Straight ahead is Hall. There he goes, left side. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his second.
What was that? Shot? Mm-hmm. Yo, this right here. Oh, you stop short, give him the anti-lock brakes on. Yo, you can go by if you want. I'm gonna go this way. And then Heisman's him right here. Oh, you wait to see Mom. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Hey, guys. This is an easy run for me. Yeah, how you doing over there, partner? Want you to put on my turbo boost? Yeah.
Afternoon, and the Jets have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14.
No.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Whoa.
You go on the wall kind of shit.
Take a side back there.
Yeah, you know how like they always had that one extra year.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll get this to the 32. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
George, you know Gargamel?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to throw. Jones. Line is incomplete. Hasn't been a lot of comfort in the pocket. He's been under pressure all day.
Yeah, exactly right. Instead of taking another hit, he just heaved that one away. I'd love to see him be able to stand in there and make the throw and try and pick it up on third down. But I'm not the one in there taking the hits either, so I totally cannot blame him for that one. Those hits are definitely catching up.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
All again on second down. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of ball handling. Get it right.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Diaz.
Oh my God!
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that completion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Reyes. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A give running right is Hall. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get on the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start. Zerline now for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A 10-play drive that time. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
No.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about
I told you cannot lead.
But it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly.
Yeah.
And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Ball again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A handoff for Hall, and he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Usually I'm in this particular case, I'm looking at Central stuff.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Off the play fake, Diaz. Connection made to Ruckert. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Here's Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Jones. He's got Smith-Schuster. Oh, and now some space to operate. Still going.
Are you serious?
Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 catches, 2
Yeah, but this thing made me
touchdowns
bounce
here so
off me like a
far.
string
And the
gun.
Pats have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Ryland on for the extra point.
Wait, how many times did that?
Oh, you got it!
Work your life, go to the house.
Oh, blocked it too. Woo! Making up for that. Get it, Mr. Carter.
A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it, but even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete.
How did you not catch that?
Couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll find Hall. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Diaz.
Oh, it's pass interference. Oh, that's dirty.
And certainly were prepared.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw again. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on.
He had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan manager.
Bullshit. We're getting dirty. They're going to pass interference.
To the 44-yard line. Surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they had to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now Jones. He finds Douglas complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jones. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
He's taken down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
Now they go for the fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here's Diaz. Off play action. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, you see it though.
That was
okay.
An incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
Ball start.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Still third down.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Off play action, Diaz. This one deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. He was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go this time.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Diaz.
Yeah, why didn't you do that?
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, bullshit.
And the Pats are going to take over.
They made me feel mad slow.
37-yard line.
Fucking
They're making it easy on themselves here down the stretch.
Right, come on, I never go that slow.
Trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jets, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for New England, They'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
First off, my name cold, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me full. Go up wearing platinum fubu on the southwest eating fufu.